And our societies.
To be truly effective, vaccines, treatments, and diagnostics must be affordable and accessible to all.
Equitable and universal access to vaccination, treatment, and diagnostics.
All work together on improving diagnostics, accelerating therapies, and ultimately developing a vaccine.
Everyone should have access to COVID-19 testing, treatment, and vaccines.
Will only be completed when vaccines, tests, and treatments are available and affordable to every child, women and men who needs them.
To support vaccines, therapeutics, diagnostics development, preparedness efforts, and humanitarian assistance.
On how to make vaccines, treatments, and diagnostics accessible to everyone.
In addition to investing into diagnostics, therapies, and vaccines.
So the race for a vaccine, for better treatments, for quick and reliable tests.
Impfstoffe, Tests und Medikamente müssen für alle Menschen auf der Welt verfügbar, bezahlbar und zugänglich sein.
Vaccines, diagnostics, therapeutics, and respiratory medicine to
provide universal access for the anti-COVID drugs, tests, and vaccine.
To make sure that everyone has access to treatments, to vaccines, to a strong health system.
COVID-19. Vaccines will be the most effective way to do it.
Moyens de diagnostic, de traitement et des vaccins.
Well,
I should be able to access in vitro diagnostics like tests and therapeutics and vaccine.
Better diagnostic and therapeutic medical supplies. We must also ensure that there is access to better treatment and care in the global quest for a vaccine.
In ensuring development, production, and equitable delivery of COVID-19 diagnostics, therapeutics, and vaccines.
for vaccines, diagnostics, and health systems.
Has access to COVID-19 tests, treatments, and therapies.
COVID-19 tests, treatments, and vaccines, and strengthen our healthcare systems.
That the solutions for this pandemic are going to come. from science, whether they're new diagnostics, new vaccines, or new therapeutics. So we're working with a number of partner agencies to try to develop a new vaccine for COVID-19.
As it ensures impartial access to diagnostics, treatment, and later on, vaccine against the disease.
Is needed to ensure access to COVID-19 tests, treatments, and vaccines for all.
To ensure that new COVID-19 diagnostics, therapeutics, and people's vaccine are safe, effective, and affordable.
For treatments, vaccines, and tests.
On equitable access to diagnostics, treatments, and vaccines.
We need new diagnostics, vaccines, treatments, and an equal distribution to all.
We need to make vaccines, treatment, and diagnostics accessible to everyone.
Develop an effective vaccine, effective treatments, testing systems that work, diagnostics, and therapeutics.
COVID-19 diagnostics, therapeutics, and vaccines.
Effective diagnostics, safe treatment, and vaccines.
Diagnosis, treatment, and vaccine development.
But you don't have a choice. People act like you have a choice. For the world at large, normalcy only returns when we've largely vaccinated the entire global population.
And we're taking things that are, genetically modified organisms, and we're injecting them in little kids' arms. We just shoot them right into the veins. We just shoot them right into the veins.
We just shoot them right into the brain.
Reducing the population growth, reducing the population growth.
When we've largely vaccinated the entire global population. We all want to return to the way things were before COVID-19. But there's one area where I hope we never go back. Our complacency about pandemics. We can get ahead of infectious disease outbreaks. By the next pandemic, I believe we can have what I call mega testing diagnostic platforms. They can be deployed quickly, cost very little, and test 20% of the entire population every week. We also want to get treatments out far faster next time. One of the these manufactured antibodies grab onto the virus and disable it, just like your immune system, and can reduce death rates by as much as 80%. I also think that we'll develop new vaccines quickly, in large part due to this new mRNA platform. mRNA will become faster to develop, easier to store, and lower cost. That's a huge breakthrough. To stop future pandemics quickly, we need to be able to spot disease outbreaks as soon as they happen anywhere in the world. And that requires a global alert system. If there turns out to be some new infectious pathogen, then we need a group of infectious disease responders to spring into action.
And includes military maneuvers in the United States, military actions that are forthcoming.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it. Write for Pollution Booklet Box 1771, Radio City Station, New York.
There